Welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Pearl, where I am trying to complete the National Dex. Last time, we came down the bike trail on Route 206, and this time we're going to start out by going underneath the bike trail on Route 206 and checking things out down here, and hopefully finding some interesting stuff to do. So let's just get on going. And fortunately, there is an opportunity to encounter a new member of my team on this trail. So hopefully we'll be able to do that today. Croc found a full heal. Awesome. Anyway, going forward, we can sneak through this grass and keep going. I guess I should say the full heal was a honey tree. Let's honey tree it up. Sparkle salad with honey. Nice. Full heal is an item that will heal any status effect issues your Pokemon might have. So it is probably my medicine pocket. But yeah, full heal heals all the status problems of a single Pokemon. So anyway, going back, let's go ahead and get into an encounter. Awesome. And it's boring. Going on, we can go over this way and sneak through here, trying to go through as little grass as possible just so we can check it out for now. And here's a couple berries, and there's an encounter in one patch of grass. Another Geodude. Nice. Here is 3 Rost berries. Pick 3 Rost berries. Soil does that. 3 more Rost berries. Cool. And, yeah, Rost berries will, Rost berries will recover Pokemon from a burn. Going on, if we cross over to this side of the trail, there's an item right here, a Super Rappel. That's going to be super useful. Really like the repels. And here's a guy we can battle. So, I like leading Weasel here, but let me give him an item real quick, just in case he needs it. I will give him an Oranberry, to Weasel, and, yeah, let's go ahead and battle this trainer. And he saw us beforehand. There he is. Woo, you startled me. Well, we may as well battle. That is a compelling argument, sir, and I can't happen to disagree with such logic. He's gonna send out Onyx. That's pretty easy for my Pokemon Weasel to deal with. Should be pretty quick here, although Onyx does have really high physical defense, so a physical attack like Aqua Jet isn't going to be hampered by that. But it still does full damage. It's super effective. It's 4 times super effective, which is something I wish the games made note of. That's something that you wouldn't necessarily realize without consulting a wiki, is that things can be 4 times super effective, or 4 times ineffective, rather than 2 times effective. Anyway, another Onyx, another Aqua Jet, and it's a lovely animation, I think. And yeah, second Onyx is down. Great job. The level cap for me right now is level 30, so I'm going to try to not go over that. Although the main Pokemon I'm going to be using in my next fight is Drifloon, so it's particularly important that he doesn't go over. But sneaking over to the other side, there's a hidden item. Or, it's not a hidden item, it's just an item. A Poison Barb. I believe that's an item that powers up Poison-type moves. If I go down, yeah, it powers up the Poison-type moves. So, nifty little item. One of few items. Anyway, if you go back here, there should be a secret. Yes, here it is. So, if we enter this cave, there are a bunch of boulders we can't move. But someday we'll be able to move those boulders, and there's a pretty important secret hiding in that cave. It's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and keep going down this way. And I should have been using the item finder this whole time. I will do that on the way back. But if we go in here, we will be in a cave that's very dark. Well, I think there's a solution to this, but let me go back and grab a Pokemon, and I'll be back in a minute. Here's a new encounter. It's a Ponyta. I'm gonna capture this real quick. And 1, 2, 3. Got him. Here's another hidden item. Should be located right there, yeah. An elixir. Oh, that's a really useful item. You can restore the PP, the power points of moves for Pokemon. Here is the last member of my team. Just kidding. It wouldn't be the last anyway, but this is a new Pokemon. It's Kricketune. Kricketune is the evolution of Kricketot, and I'm gonna try and catch it real quickly. A second crit? Oh, that's not good. Okay, whatever. Dang, could have caught him. I didn't think I'd crit twice in a row. Here we are back at Wayward Cave, and I'm going to use Flash. So, Flash is not a hidden move in this game, but it is teachable to Pokemon as a TM. And when they learn it, they can use Flash to illuminate dark caves, such as this cave. It isn't really necessary to navigate this cave, but it is necessary to find, I don't know, it's not really necessary at all, but it is necessary to do whatever. I was transitioning to the fact that this is the next member of my party, Bronzor. It is a Steel Psychic type. It evolves into an even better Steel Psychic type that has pretty high special attack and some good other stats. And so I am going to be catching this guy, hopefully. We'll see. So Weasel's going to use Aqua Jet a second time. And that gets him pretty low in health. And now Bronzor uses Confuse Ray, which is pretty annoying. But, yeah, that's going to confuse me. So instead of attacking again, I'm just going to go ahead and start throwing Pokeballs at it, seeing what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Well, this is Bronzor. Let's take a look at Bronzor. What is he all about? Yeah. I won't give you a nickname. This guy has a bold nature, which is a pretty good one. It decreases attack to increase defense, so that's pretty helpful. I don't know if the IVs are high or low. I'm not going to put much stock in that. But yeah, so that's the next member of my party. I'm going to go ahead and give him the item I just received a while ago, which is the experience share. If I can find it, right there. I'm going to give that to Bronzor. And keep Weasel in the front of the party, and keep going through this cave. This rock appears to be breakable. Would you like to use Rock Smash? Yes, I would. So I believe that's the only new encounter for me in this cave. I think it also has Geodudes and Zubats in it, but I've already caught both of those. Another Bronzor. This is a dead end. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and decide to use the Super Rappel. I think I will get a full use out of it in this cave, and I kind of hate running into Pokemon, so I will use Rock Smash. So the way a Rappel technically works is that it prevents encounters from stopping you, another dead end, if the level of the Pokemon in your party is above the level of the encounter. So if you're running around with really low level Pokemon, you'll still get the encounters if the wild Pokemon that you would encounter is higher level than your Pokemon. So yeah, that's just something interesting to keep in mind. It doesn't let you totally bypass areas, and it doesn't necessarily speed you up that much. So you still have to battle and do some other things. But yeah, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and challenge this dude. Wandering around, I got hungry, so I ate some wild mushrooms. They gave me gas, and now I can't stop burping. Burf. Interesting story. A little bit of a TMI situation, honestly, but we'll see what this guy's got. He sent out an Onyx. Usually a fairly strong Pokemon, but up against my Weasel, he is not really going to be that good. So Weasel's going to use Aqua Jet, and that's going to do a lot of damage. Probably knock it out in one hit, and it does. So that pretty much wraps up this battle. Going on to this dude. Look, a trainer lost in Wayward Cave. I think I am not lost in Wayward Cave. So I appreciate the thought. He sends out a Geodude, which should go down quickly to an Aqua Jet. Good work. Going on, I'm guessing he's going to send out an Onyx, because that's the kind of thing these trainers always like to send out. And sure enough, it is a Machop. I was incorrect. Well, I think it might be a little faster to switch in a Drifloon here, because Drifloon will be able to one-shot this Machop without any issues. And Machop uses Focus Energy. Machop is getting pumped. Focus Energy will... It's a multi-turn attack, I believe, so he'll build up power and then attack a really strong attack eventually. But I don't exactly know how it works, and he went down pretty quickly anyway. Focus Energy isn't exactly an objectively good move, and the XP is going to be so spread out that no one's going to get any XP. Awesome. I strayed from the battle plan. Okay. I don't know what that means, but this is a hidden item, and it's right here. Croc found a super potion. Awesome. Nice. Let's go ahead and keep exploring the cave a little bit more. Is this a hidden item? Nope, but this is a trainer battle. Hush now. Lost little Pokemon, don't you cry. I'm here to take care of you. Is she calling me a Pokemon? Or is she saying her Pokemon? I think she's talking to her Pokemon. She sent out Baneri. If she's lost, then why is she choosing to battle a random stranger? But, the decisions of Pokemon characters can be endlessly criticized, I would say. It uses Endure, which shouldn't be that big of a deal, because I don't think Aqua Jet was going to one-shot anyway. But, does more than half, so that's good. Next, going to use Aqua Jet again. That outspeeds whatever Baneri was going to do. And takes out Baneri. That's the battle. Next up, we got this guy. Do you want to come play too? Want to play battle with me? I can't read all of a sudden. Interesting fact about me. I just can't read sometimes. Kind of unfortunate. But we're challenged by youngster Wayne. He's going to send out a Bidoof, like all youngsters do. And that's going to send out a Bronzor. Awesome. So I think I'll just go ahead and take this guy out with Aqua Jet. Not quite. Not quite. And that's it for Bidoof. Next up, I'm guessing I'm going to see a Geodude. That's where my money's at. This just seems like the kind of kid who carries around Geodudes like no one's business. Bronzor finally grew a level. Awesome. Got some stat increases. Youngster Wayne sends out a Zubat. Dang, I was not entirely correct, but not the worst guess I've ever had. Aqua Jet. I think the last Pokemon could still be Geodude. That's where my money's at. And a one-shot because it's a critical hit. Thank you RNG gods for the, good luck there. Bronzor is going to gain a little bit more XP. And Youngster Wayne is going to start at Apalm. Dang, I had this kid wrong. Apalm is a normal type. I've already caught him, but I'll go ahead and Aqua Jet this guy. This should be a two-shot with Aqua Jet, I would think. And, yep, good bit below half. He's going to use Astonish, which is a move that I think can make you flinch under some circumstances, but I don't exactly know when it makes you flinch. And that's the end of Apalm. So, that's the end of the fight. Great job, team. I'm telling my Pokemon great job, not you viewers. You viewers did nothing, you lazy sons of guns. All, 7 of you who've watched my videos in the past. I'm gonna use Rock Smash, so that's cool. Ooh, double team. That TM increases evasiveness. I believe that's a purchasable TM as well. And I'm going to check around here for hidden items. I don't know, I just felt like there might be a hidden item in the area, but I guess not. Going back, now Rappel's effects wore off, so we're going to have to deal with annoying encounters. Should have probably purchased a Rappel, but it's okay. I think I have an idea of where the goal is in this cave, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. So until I do, I'm just going to keep sort of scrolling around and looking and getting into battles with wild Pokemon, like Zubats. Here's another battle. Where am I? Am I lost? Who are you? And then some other line that I didn't read. We have Picnicker Tori. I know someone named Tori. She's cool. Picnicker Tori, now Silcoon. Go Weasel. Yeah. So, Silcoon, the evolution of Wurmple that is difficult to obtain in this game. Silcoon will probably take 2 shots to take down with Aqua Jet, but it shouldn't be too hard. There's a Tackle. Didn't do that much damage. I can use another Aqua Jet, and that should be the end of Silcoon. Cool. So, my bet for the next Pokemon is, that Budew. I think it's gonna be a Budew. Beautifly. Dang. Huh. Wasn't really close or anything like that. I should have maybe seen it coming, because Beautifly is the evolution of Silcoon. I'm gonna use Aqua Jet again, and do all full damage, because it's a crit hit. Awesome. That's perfect. Just what I would like to see. Weasel's going to get a good amount of XP. Bronzor is going to get a good amount of XP. And defeated Picnicker Tori. Okay, we're both trainers. That's a start, right? Yes, interesting fact. We're going to go ahead and take on this trainer. You're lost? Aren't you? You're lost, aren't you? I'll guide you if you can beat me. Ah, yes. A man of culture, if you will. Yes, indeed, indeed. Camper Diego. Diego sent out a Cascoon. So this guy's gonna have a Cascoon and a Duskox, I bet. An interesting little theme change up there, you could say. Weasel is gonna use an Aqua Jet and do more than half damage. Cascoon is gonna use Tackle and probably do like 4 damage. Nice, 3. A little bit higher level than most of the trainers here, but I've just been progressing naturally, haven't grinded against wild Pokemon or anything like that. And so I don't necessarily feel like I've over-leveled or anything, so I'm feeling pretty good. Bronzor gained 99 experience and grew to level 16. Nice, got some extra HP. No special attack, but a little bit of attack. So Bronzor is a very defensive Pokemon. It's sort of a defensive and special defensive wall, which is why I really like it. So I'm probably going to use it as a Pokemon to set up stuff and to just kind of defend. You know, as a Steel Psychic type, it doesn't necessarily have a lot of weaknesses. And it has Levitate or Heat Proof. I need to check its ability, actually. And, Oranberry helped me out a lot there. I didn't comment on that. Weasel is confused. Weasel used Aqua Jet. And that won't quite take it out, but should do a lot of damage. Actually, that might not even take it out in another hit. It's kind of disconcerting. And Weasel is poisoned. With that, I think it might be a good time to switch out Weasel. So I'm going to go ahead and switch in Drifloon. My backup, Duskox, has done a pretty good job against Pokemon that's much higher level than it is. So respect to this Duskox. Confusion, not going to be very effective. Actually, it's going to be neutral here, because it's Flying Ghost. But Gus should take out this Duskox without any issues. So that should be the end of the battle. And yeah, battle's over. Super effective. Awesome. The battle was a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be originally. And takes forever to give out all the XP because it has to give it to 3 Pokemon. Got 272 for winning. And the hidden item down here is going to be a rare candy. Awesome. So a rare candy is an item that can be used. It can increase the level of one of your Pokemon by 1. So I am going to probably not use it until the very end. Just use it to get some of the last levels on my Pokemon, or I don't know. I can't really think of any good reason to use it besides that, but let me heal up and find another encounter and be back in a little bit. So I checked this real quick. Bronzor has Levitate, which I think is the ability I want. The 2 abilities this can have are Levitate, or the other one is called thick fat, or I don't know, something that decreases the power of fire type moves. But Levitate gives it full immunity to ground type, whereas the other ability just makes it fire type attacks neutral against Bronzor, which is advantageous, but I think full immunity to ground is better, mainly because a lot of members of the Elite Four have ground type attacks, specifically Earthquake. It's a very powerful move in this generation. So Earthquake being 2 times super effective against your Pokemon isn't good. It certainly is a disadvantage when playing the Elite Four, and I'm just trying to think long term with this. So I believe we're on the right track now to find the main purpose of this cave. So I'll keep going, and yeah, hopefully I'll find it pretty soon. Just using Rock Smash a lot, you know what I mean? Anyway, a question I was faced with last night was, who would win in a fight? Appa from the late 2000s animated television Nickelodeon TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender, or option B would be Cat Bus from the 1980s classic film Totoro. And I think Cat Bus would win in a fight. If you have any thoughts, then definitely leave a comment below. I don't know, I'm not trying to pander for comments. I just think Cat Bus would win. Appa has goes fast and can fly, but if they're fighting and actually trying to beat each other, it's Cat Bus all the way. I mean, Cat Bus is just so epic. Anyway, here's a few more trainers after I finish dealing with this annoying encounter. Now we're gonna fight this guy. You look like you might just have the Pokemon I've been looking for. Okay. Is he about to steal my Pokemon? Collector Terry. Collector Terry sent out a Ghastly. Awesome. So that's going to be okay, because Turtwig has a Dark type move. So Ghastly is a Ghost Poison type Pokemon. We've actually kind of had the opportunity to catch it. We could have gone off the trail and caught it in the past, but I think I'm gonna save that encounter, save that bit of the game for much later when I'm in a more, when the place is more interesting. I'm of course talking about the Haunted Mansion in Eterna Forest, where there's a really interesting encounter later in the game. So yeah, I'm going to use, it's gonna use Spite. That outsped me somehow, I don't understand that. But Bite doesn't really matter if its PP goes down by a lot because I outlevel this guy so much. And that's going to take out Ghastly very quickly. And then he's probably going to follow it up with a Haunter, I'm betting, but I'm not certain. Another Ghastly, so this guy just had 3 Ghastlys. Not much of a collector if you only have 1 type of Pokemon. But this one is a higher level, so it's going to use Spite and Outspeed. Turtwig's Bite does not have a lot of PP left at this point. It's lost like 10 in this battle, so that's, I guess, impressive for him in the long term. He is hurting my ability to beat other trainers in the future, but I took him out pretty easily. Bronzor is going to get a little bit of XP. And player defeated Collector Terry. You didn't have a single Pokemon I wanted. You're no collector. Ah, collector, I hardly know her. So then this Mountain Dude will be saved by me being interrupted by a Zubat. So that was so kind of him. Awesome. Mountain Dude, in deep tunnels and caves, there's a couple things you're sure to see. Zubat and Ruin Maniacs. Ah, so we have a Ruin Maniac. A man of culture, if you will. Ruin Maniac Gerald sent out Geodude. Geodude. But is it it's a male Geodude, not a female Geodude. Female Geodude always confused me. Shouldn't that be Geo-female or something like that? I don't know. But Turtwig's gonna use Razor Leaf. That should be pretty effective against Geodude. And sure enough it is. That should do, that should take out Geodude pretty much every day, especially when there's this much higher of a level. Bronzor grew to level 17. And got no speed or attack points increase. Just HP, defense, special defense, and special attack. Awesome. And he sends out his own Bronzor, which nothing in my party can really deal with super well. So I think I'm just gonna have to Razor Leaf, even though it's not gonna be very effective. Yeah, using Razor Leaf. Let's see what it does. Yeah, that is probably not gonna work. I'm gonna have to switch out. Use Hypnosis. Yeah, that just incentivizes me to switch out even more. So Turtwig fell asleep. Cool. So going to send in probably against steel types. Fire is super effective, and fighting is super effective. I don't have either of those two moves, so I'm gonna send out Drifloon, and hopefully, if it tries to use another psychic attack, it won't be very effective. Use Confuse Ray, which is just going to confuse me. Why would he choose to confuse a Pokemon that was already asleep? Who knows? But maybe the Bronzor was metagaming and knew what I was trying to do. I'm going to try using Payback. Hopefully that might do a lot of damage because Payback would be super effective, I believe. Yeah, I guess it's not super effective. He's going to try to use Imprison, and it's going to fail. I'm going to use, Snap Out of Confusion, and use Payback. This Bronzor is pretty annoying, which is one thing you got to like about it. Use Hypnosis, and it missed. That's fortunate. So I think one more Payback should do the trick. I like that sound. Nice! And that finishes off Bronzor. And there she is. So this is the main person I wanted to find in this cave. And I think we will say hello to her in the next episode. But with that, I will leave off on the screen of me about to fight a Bronzor. And by fight a Bronzor, I mean run away from a Bronzor. So see y'all later. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye-bye.